based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo! We here. What's poppin'? Hey, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the motherfucking building.
Yo.
Y'all know what's going on, Miles? What's popping with you, man?
And look, it's Monday again.
I know, right? For real. I swear, shit is the simulation is speeding up. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I keep saying this shit, but it's like, bruh, like, where did the week go? Like, it was Monday was yesterday. How the week's moving like a day now?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, man. And it's getting cold again. What's up with that?
I know they fucking with the weather. You know what I'm saying? They speeded up the time.
Like, I'm almost tempted to start another batch of fucking shea butter out here, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, for real. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady April in the building. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Duke Alex. Shout out to Gift Strengths, Captain Caleb, Martavius. Shout out to Respect the Truth in the building. Frankie Shy, Hakeem in the building. What's going on? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Zati is up in here. Appreciate you, man. June Sports, Skills Fitness, His Holiness, Corey 2S in the building. Phoenix is here. Shout out to you, Teflon in the building. Beloved, what's going on? Jay Walker, Behind the Lens TV. Appreciate you tuning in. BJ the Kid, pause. Shout out to I Don't Give a Fuck. Shout out to what's got up in here? Shout out to everybody, man, that's in the building. And so today we're talking about how you have unrealistic expectations about the dating game. Let's get into this.
Man, I swear. And most of it is because you motherfuckers ain't grateful for shit.
Exactly. That's a fact. Because we gonna break down all of the unrealistic expectations and the bullshit that a lot of you guys, because this is the thing, you gotta understand, if you have unrealistic expectations, that's part of the reason why you have trouble in the game, because you expect things to happen that are not going to happen based on who you're being right now. You understand? It's really that simple. Like, motherfuckers be wanting the world, you understand? But they don't want to give shit to the game. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand how niggas be thinking shit's just supposed to fall in their lap. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know what it is? A lot of it is the internet. A lot of it is y'all watch people who, you know, basically lie to you, try to manipulate you, market you a certain narrative that's not true, all that other stuff. And we're going to get into that a little later. But before we get into all of that, though, guys, if you have a question, make sure that you call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. And remember, guys, today is Media Mondays. So if you have anything to promote, a business, music, whatever you want to promote, $50 or more to promote, $20 or more per story, $10 or more per question. And if you have a question that you just want to put in the chat, put a Q in the chat. But let's get to this right here before we start. Make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Just do it.
CunninghamElements.com.
Yes, sir. Get your masculine identity soap. Get your masculine identity eau de parfum. Get your not shea butter, not right now, but get your all different types of soap. Get your lavender, man. Get your lemon mint, and I will let you guys know when I have another Tom Ford batch on deck. I'm gonna try to make like 2 batches for y'all next time, so we could have some more in there. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all for supporting CunninghamElements.com, man. Get all your stuff, because look, man, they don't care about y'all. Dove and Unilever and all these other fucking companies, they don't care about y'all, man. I'm telling you, it's getting real bad. Like if you was to really go do not even a lot of research, just go do a little bit of research about the companies that are like responsible for most of the food that y'all eat. Well, I say y'all, but the food that we eat, the soap on our skin, like all this type of shit. Right. It's not good at all, bro. So make sure y'all understand what's going on out here, and understand that when you come to CunninghamElements.com, everything is all natural and good for you. You understand? So make sure y'all understand that shit, man, for real.
So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. Also, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying?
Do it.
Understand?
Just do it.
Guys, go get this program. What men wish they knew about women, hidden gems about dating you don't know, but should, because look, you don't know this. So you got to get the program so that you will know this. I keep trying to tell y'all that we give all the good stuff in the products and the memberships. We keep trying to tell y'all think we bullshitting. Listen, I know that we are so good. This is how good we are. We're so good that you think that you're getting everything for free. That's how good we are. That's how much game niggas got, where you think you're getting everything, the good shit for free. No.
Yo, they're so inspired by the fucking YouTube lives. They think,
right,
all I gotta do is listen to the YouTube lives, and these niggas be spitting that game.
I
don't even understand, bro. Y'all don't even understand.
And this is why you guys got to go get this online dating consultation, because everything that you think you know about online dating is wrong. And I kid you not, every time when someone gets on these consultations with us, they're like, oh shit, I didn't realize. I had no idea. Oh, like, it's like, you understand? Because I'm telling you guys, there's certain things that you're not aware of that you will become aware of on the consultation. And this is how dope the consultation is. I keep trying to tell y'all. When you have the consultation, y'all don't even have to take notes, because we will send you all the notes after the call. We will email you all the notes, step by step, the links, everything that you need after the consultation. So all you got to do is sit there, listen, and then we're going to send you everything after the call. So even if you want to just chill, listen to what we're saying and not take notes, we will take notes for you. You understand? We're going to send you everything after the call. So make sure you guys go get the online dating consultation. It is fire. Make sure you get that now. Also, make sure you guys go get the Massive Game Collection, get Master the Vetting Process, get a Extra 2 Women a Day ebook, audiobook, Looks Don't Matter ebook, Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less program, and all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys go get this crack, and we have all this information, all these things here for you. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Join the Masculine Identity Membership so you get on the Zoom calls of Miles. So Miles is going on for tonight.
Oh, so tonight we are doing the part 2. We're doing part 2 of the performative male. We're doing part 2 of the performative male. So we're breaking that whole thing down, and we're understanding what it really means to actually be and what it means to perform. Because a lot of motherfuckers, they're performing, they're posing and behaving like men, you understand? But they're not actually men. They're just performative males. So we break all that shit down tonight, man, and it's going to get real deep. So make sure y'all come through. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. MasculineIdentityMembership.com.
Yeah, so make sure you guys do that. Also, get on the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Right now on the Bad Boy membership, we have this program, 10 Irrefutable Laws of the Game. Make sure you guys check that out. You feel what I'm saying? Because once you understand these irrefutable laws, then you'll realize, what you're doing wrong. Because remember, I told you guys, I will purposely try to go against the game, and the game always corrects me, like all the time. I'll be like, there has to be a loophole where I can cheat the game. And every time I try to cheat the game tells me you can't cheat the game.
No fucking loophole, bro.
So I'm saying,
sometimes I wish it was a loophole, but there's none. I swear to God, bro.
That's why. Look. Do y'all don't listen? I wish looks maxing worked. I wish it worked. You understand what I'm saying? I wish just getting your money up worked. You feel what I'm saying? Like
not even the looks maxers. Not even the looks maxers got popular off of looks maxing.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. They don't even know about that shit. Yo. That's what I'm saying. We're going to talk about that on the Patreon. So y'all got to tune in for next week's Patreon. And also talking about Patreon, make sure that you guys go here to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to join the Patreon. So you guys can get on the Bad Boy Show. We do this every week. We talk about current events and we spit heavy game on the current events. And we also have a topic every week. So this topic, the last topic we did was the real way women test men. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys get confused because y'all listen to PUAs talking about shit tests and all this other stuff, all that nonsense. And in this podcast, we talk about the real way women test men. You feel what I'm saying? So that you guys actually know and are aware of this. You feel what I'm saying? So we could definitely make that happen. All right. So now, let's get into today's topic. And guys, remember, call in, guys. I know y'all need this game. Stop playing. Go to 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Phone lines are open and shit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Do that right now. Now let's get into it because this is very important. We're talking about, you have unrealistic expectations of the dating game, right? So the other day I had a show and this dude called in and he was like, he's having trouble attracting women, making shit happen, right? And I asked him a simple question. I basically said, so, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing to get the things that you want to happen? What are you doing to try to attract women or, make things happen with women, get on dates, hook up? What are you doing, right? And so basically the answer was that he gave was he wasn't really doing much, right? Like he's not actually going out to meet women. He's not really, like I asked him, I said, for this entire year, I said, we're in April. I said, from January to April, how many women have you approached and tried to talk to? And he said about like 15, right? Within 4 months, about 15, which means that he probably tried to talk to one or two. You understand? Right. So now imagine you talk to, let's say, 2 or 3 women in 3 months. So that's like 1 woman a month.
Right.
And then you say, man, how come I can't attract women? How come I can't get women? You have unrealistic expectations about the dating game, right? Because you think that a little bit of work you put in is supposed to yield you a lot of results or what you actually want. Understand, you can get what you want, but what you want comes at a cost. The cost is your time and energy and you also loving yourself. That's the cost. You understand what I'm saying? In order for you to get what you want. Now, another thing that I also noticed too is, for example, I was listening to this podcast and this dude was like, he's like, oh, approaching girls is a waste of time because the return on investment is so low, right? He was like, oh, if I approach like 100 girls, maybe like 10 or 15 might give me their number. And then out of those 10 or 15, I might end up going out with like 4, right?
Right.
And I'm listening to this and I'm like, yeah, that sounds correct. That's how it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? But see, the unrealistic expectation these dudes have is some of the niggas don't want to get rejected, period. So they're like, hey, can you give me the formula to never get rejected? So, because I don't want to get rejected, period. Or guys will say, well, if I approach 100 girls, I want to get at least 80 or 90 of them, right? And the problem is that is unrealistic. So what happens is that you start to look at the realistic thing as that is not desirable or that's a waste of time. Right? Because it's realistic for you to approach and talk to 100 women and only connect and be attracted to maybe like 10 of them, or it's like a situation where you're compatible with only 10. That's realistic. The unrealistic thing is trying to get 90 out of 10. But check this out. The reason why they want to get 90 out of 10 is not because they want 90 chicks. They just want less women to say no to them because they don't hear no, because no is attached to them feeling like they're nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? It's their ego. You feel what I mean? But
no, and that's what I'm saying. Yo, a lot of it, too much of it has to do with the mindset and the ego stroke. You understand? Right. Too much of it has to do with the validation seeking and not actual connection.
Right.
You understand? Because a lot of these dudes, man, I swear it's all right. So for example, I have this this program that I'm developing on the masculine identity membership called the Players Academy. Okay. Where all I do is I talk to these dudes about approach. I help them with their approach game. Like, it's just bare bones. We just talk about that shit. You understand? And follow-ups with them. So this dude hit me up. He got a follow-up coming up. This dude hit me up and he was like, I haven't seen much improvement except for 2 positive responses that I had this week.
Yo, I swear these niggas is wild.
And I want to tell you something. That this client has told me that over the past 2 years, he's approached over 2,000 women and hasn't gotten any type of desirable result. I've been working with him for about a week. He has had at least 2 positive interactions. And he's saying, well, I haven't seen much improvement.
Terrible.
So in the same sentence that you're telling me that you haven't seen any improvement, you're literally listing the improvement that you've seen.
Exactly. But Miles, but see, the thing is, he's right though, because there is improvement. He just doesn't see it because he's seeing all the shit based on his mentality of focusing on the shit that he doesn't want to see or that he doesn't like. That's what he's seeing, because you like you said, it's literally an improvement. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is that these guys' unrealistic expectations about the game is directly tied to their insecurity and low self-esteem. You see what I'm saying? That's what you guys have to understand.
And this is why I say it has everything to do with their lack of gratitude. Because if you had a gratitude slant in your brain, if you can readjust your brain to actually see why you should be grateful, you would say to yourself, wow, I've been working with Miles for a very short amount of time and I'm already getting positive interactions with these females.
Right, exactly.
So I should look forward to continuing down this journey. And I should be grateful for these positive interactions after I'm coming off 0 positive interactions.
Exactly.
It's like, what? So what do you want? Like, what do you truly want? And then we get into the whole thing with they don't. When you ask them what they truly want from a woman, they have no idea.
Right.
And the reason why they have no idea is because they've never actually made any expectations for themselves.
Right.
You understand? They don't. And when I say expectations, be careful with expectations, because expectations lead to disappointment.
Exactly. That's true.
So instead of expectations, what we should be saying is a design.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? A program.
Right.
For your own self-enjoyment, for your own peace of mind, to say that, look, no matter what's going on with these females, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because I'm not waiting on the day that I get a girlfriend to go have a steak.
Right.
I'm not waiting on the day that I have a girlfriend to go see, the Michael Jackson biopic in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not waiting on the day that I have a girlfriend to go do something in my life that I truly want to fucking do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to the Passport Bros, because at least they got up off their ass and went somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Right.
At least they said, you know what, fuck that. I'm saving my money and I'm gonna buy a ticket and go to some place I've never been.
Right.
At least they did that for themselves. We could, that's another conversation if we want to discuss why they went out there, but at least they fucking did something for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many of these niggas, even the cats that the couple of the cats that called into the Real Game No Theory show yesterday, stuck in a fucking basement.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what it feels like to be desired. Why? Because they don't desire themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't desire enjoyment and understanding what it means to do something good for themselves. It's like they're just waiting until they quote unquote have a girlfriend or have a girl that they can have sex with to actually enjoy life. And they don't understand that that's the part that's holding them back.
Right.
That's the part that's holding you back. Look, you want food.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why you're starving is because you're afraid to chew.
Mm. Real talk.
You want to enjoy your life. And the opportunity to enjoy your life is all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a woman to enjoy your life, but you're sitting there thinking, oh, I need a woman to enjoy my life. But guess what? If you actually got up off your ass and went out into the world and enjoyed your life, you would actually come across females.
Right.
And you would actually be able to talk to them. And you would actually be able to make a real connection. Why? Because you're in the middle of enjoying yourself.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of living life.
Mm-hmm.
You think so you waiting for the bitch to knock on your door, walk down, you say hello to your mother, walk down to the basement and fucking get on her knees and propose to you?
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And then so you never do anything for yourself. You never take yourself out. You never enjoy life. But you're waiting for the woman to come stroke your ego, take you out and tell you what to do.
Right.
Not realizing, no, you're the fucking man. You got to do all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I say certain things like, yo, bitches don't like supercars. They like supercars because guys drive supercars. Bitches don't like yachts. They get on yachts because a guy invited them onto a yacht.
Mm-hmm.
These bitches don't even know shit about these expensive purses until a fucking man bought one for his wife.
Right.
A couple of decades ago, and then it became a fashionable trend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? All of these designers, these are men.
Mm-hmm.
But how did these men position themselves to, take society to that next level?
Right.
These men found a passion for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you go through the history of the designers of these supercars, right? You know why the company Lamborghini was created?
Mm.
The company Lamborghini was created because it was a guy that worked for Ferrari that he had a passion to design a new type of car. And the people at Ferrari was like, no, you can't do it that way. And he was like, fuck that. I quit. I'm going to go start my own company.
Right.
So it was him focusing on his own masculine identity and going his own way and saying, no, there's something that I feel passionate about the way to design cars. And I want to branch off and I want to do it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And he created the brand of Lamborghini. which subsequently created all this other shit to make even bitches see a fucking Lamborghini or a guy driving a Lamborghini, and now she's like, oh my God, I want to see what that's all about.
Right.
But it took a man to believe in himself. It took a man to love himself, to go do the shit, to go make it happen.
Right.
And so if you can make the connection in your mind and connect the fucking dots, you will see that nothing's gonna happen for you until you get out and go make something happen for yourself.
Exactly.
And you put yourself in that frame of mind, and that's when you can start making connections with compatible people, including females, bro.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But these niggas, they want to sit in their fucking basement and wait for somebody to love them.
Right.
Ridiculous. And then even when you giving them the game, their mindset still has them on some negative shit.
And you know what's crazy about it is because, see, what you guys have to understand is that the reason why you have unrealistic expectations about the dating game is because you don't have game and you don't understand the game, right? Because, having game means that you have a particular strategy or a skill set in order to make a certain thing happen, right? Understanding the game is really just understanding yourself, because when you understand yourself in situations and in life, right? So you're understanding yourself, which means you understand life. Now, what happens is that when you're in particular situations, you'll start to see certain things and be aware of certain things, right? Now, a lot of guys, for example, right, want a baddie. They want a hot chick. And what I want you guys to understand is that it's unrealistic for a lot of you guys to attract hot women, which is why it's been hard for you to do it. A lot of guys have never actually been with a woman that they would consider a baddie. You understand? Right. It's still out of their reach. But I'm gonna give you guys the secret sauce of attracting baddies, right? And attracting hot chicks. This is how you do it. This is how you really do this, right? Now, first off, I'm gonna tell you guys that what I'm about to say is, for most of you, you're not at the level to even create the situation I'm about to say, because you're still caught up in a woman's physical beauty, right? Right. What you have to understand is what makes what you guys gotta understand is that when it comes to two people in a situation, right? One person is yielding to the other. Right? So that means that one person is submitting to the other. That means one person's leading, the other person's following. One person is chasing, the other person's being chased, right? So now, in any situation that you guys are in with women, either you're chasing her or she's chasing you. Now, the idea that you guys are so obsessed or so excited about a baddie, right? In most cases, you're going to be chasing her because she's the baddie. She's the prize. She's the thing. So understand that when you're chasing her, it is impossible for her to be attracted to you. I'm going to say that again. When you are putting this baddie on the pedestal, you're already putting her on the pedestal, as you're calling her a baddie just because she looked good, right? But when you're putting this woman on the pedestal and you're chasing her and you desire her so much, she cannot desire you back. You understand? And the reason why is because, especially if there's a chick that you would consider the quote unquote baddie, there might be other guys who consider her that, which means you're going to be treating her just like all the other guys, which means you look like all the other guys to her, which means that you are not attractive to her, right? Remember, so what happens is that in order for the baddie to want to fuck with you and be attracted to you, she has to desire you. You understand? She has to say, I want him. See, you're in the mindset of, I want her. Right. You understand? That doesn't matter. She has to say, I want him, which is you. Right now, how does she get to the point where she says, I want him, which is you? So the way that she gets to that point is that you can't want her, right? Like she wants you. It can't be, somebody has to want somebody more. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So now, the fact that you guys will bend over backwards, simp, trick for the baddie, she can't, again, want you like that. She can't be attracted to you. Now, how do you get the baddie to be attracted to you? And now this is the hard part. The hard part is the way she's going to be attracted to you is you cannot want her just for looking good. So your desire for her or your like for her has to move beyond just her look. Do you understand? So now, when your desire for her, your like for her, your interest in her moves beyond her look, that means that when she's experiencing you, she's experiencing a man who's not putting her on a pedestal. She's experiencing a man who's not impressed by her look. Now, check this out. This has to be real. So think about it like this, right? You have to require more from the woman in order for her to desire you. So you're looking at her, you're like, yeah, you kind of cute, but all right, what else? And that what else is you evaluating her to say, I need to evaluate you first in order for me to even show you that I desire you like that, right?
Right.
It's going to make her chase you because she's like, wait a second, this guy, he's not like the others. He's not, kissing my ass. He's not doing everything I say. He's not, chasing me. So already off rip, I'm intrigued. I'm thinking about him. I'm thinking about him in the sense that I feel different around him because he's different. Right now, think about it this way. You have to have more that you require from her in order for you to really be attracted to her. And this is why I say this has to be real, right? Because when you have game, you require more from a woman in order for you to take her seriously or for you to be attracted to her. So if I see a girl who looks good, I'm like, yeah, she looks good, but I don't like her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I need more. I don't desire her. I need more. It's just like, for example, look at it this way. If you saw a beautiful house, right? From the outside, you're just standing outside the house and you're like, oh, this house looks good. Unless you're an idiot, right? You're not going to purchase the house unless you go inside. So now you go inside. I got to inspect the bathroom. I got to look at the walls. I got to see how everything is working inside the crib. I got to make sure. So you're inspecting it before you decide you actually want it. So you have to inspect women, inspect the baddie before you decide you actually want her. When you're inspecting her, the experience that she's getting is a man who is not sweating her based on her look, meaning that your look is whatever. That's bare minimum. That's whatever. I need more. You understand?
See, Locario, that right there is why they need coaching.
Right, exactly.
That part right there is exactly why they need coaching, because too many cannot get past the part that, she like this.
Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And see, it's unrealistic for you to attract that woman if your mindset is, oh my God, she's so hot. I want her. I need her. You see, you can't. It's impossible. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. So even when y'all are in a situation where you're talking to a girl like that, or you're trying to make something happen with a girl like that and nothing happens, or it falls by the wayside, or it's because you have unrealistic expectations, because you don't realize that it's unrealistic for you to attract her when you're the one chasing and you're the one putting her on a pedestal.
Facts.
It's unrealistic. But
Facts.
See, when you have game, you understand what realistically needs to happen to attract the woman. And this the key though. It's almost like this, as simple as this. You'll only attract baddies when you don't want baddies. That's how it works. It sounds crazy, but you attract them when you don't want them. If you want them, you won't attract them.
Right.
You understand? That's why the bad boys and the assholes always get it. It's because the bad boys is like, I don't give a fuck about this woman like that. I give a fuck about me. That's why I'm doing what the fuck I'm doing, but I don't really give a fuck about her. Now that's why she's gravitating to the nigga.
But Locario, how could you expect me not to give a fuck when she looked so bad, though?
No, she's so hot.
Like, she looked like the way she looked, though.
And this is the thing. This is the key. The way you do that is you love yourself more than you could ever love any woman. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
You say, how do you get the woman to be attracted to you? Okay, now guys, all of the rules are there. See, the thing is, we tell you what, but you gotta come, you gotta go to shoplocario.com to find out how. Because right now we're telling you what.
Right.
Because if you want, all right, check this out. The man is the subject. The woman is the mirror.
Right.
How do I get the reflection to smile?
Right.
I have to smile.
Exactly.
So, logic being logic, how do I get her to be attracted to me? I have to be attracted to me.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's really that simple. But that's what I'm saying, though, with these niggas. You're in your basement, or even if you do, let's just say you do get enough courage or guts to go out and talk to women. You're talking to women in the tone of a man who's looking for someone to like him.
Right.
So they automatically, they feel the energy that you don't like yourself. But a woman is a reflection of a man. So how do I get her to be attracted to me?
Right.
I gotta do it first. Again, I'm gonna say it for y'all. This is the answer right here. This is everything. You get a woman to do something, you gotta do it first. So if you want a woman to date you, what do you gotta do? If you want a woman to be attracted to you, what do you gotta do? If you want a woman to dress nice for you, what do you got to do? If you want to spend money on you, what do you got to do for you?
You got to do it first. That's a fact.
If you want a woman to love you, what do you got to do?
You got to do it first. That's what we keep trying to tell y'all. But, you know, they have unrealistic expectations. They're like, well, I want her to do it first for me. And it's like, nigga, you're looking in the mirror. You have to do the thing, and the mirror is going to do the thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's like they looking in the mirror and they want the mirror to do it first. It's like, no, you have to. The mirror is going to do what you're doing. You understand? It's like, bruh, like, you know, it's funny because a lot of times what you guys don't understand is that, see, when you're not actually doing this stuff and you're not putting yourself out there, you're not putting in any energy, you're not going to get anything back from the game. Like even when I was talking earlier about when that guy called in and he said he only talked to like a few girls in a month, understand that whatever you give to the game is what you're going to get back. You understand? It's really that simple. It's so simple, right? But most of you guys don't understand it. What y'all look for is cheat codes. Y'all trying to cheat the game. So meaning, when I say that what you give, you're going to get. If you want to attract a number of different women, right? What are you giving to get that? That means you got to give your time and energy to approach women, talk to women, go on dates, interact. You got to give that to get. You understand? The problem is that a lot of you guys, y'all watch shit like, for example, King 6'8" the Great, or one of those type of videos where he's just chilling, standing there, and a woman approaches him, and they're like, "Oh, I want that to happen.
I want that."
Right. That's not real, guys. That's not fucking real. You understand what I'm saying? That's not reality. So they see stupid shit like that, or they'll see a looks maxer, right? You know, working on his looks. And they're like, oh, I want to be looking like him so that, you know, girls will fuck with me. And it's like, no, that's not going to happen. Even, for example, that dude Clavicular, he had videos where he basically said, like he said out of his mouth, he's like, well, I don't really have any game and I'm not really good at like dealing with women, right? So even him looks maxing didn't help with interacting with women and dating. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I want to say something to add to what I said earlier. If you want a woman to love you, you got to do it first, right? Okay. There's something else I said a while back. I said if you listen to these chicks on the podcast, if you listen to them closely, they will give you the blueprint of how to get to them.
Right.
Now, in the last like 5-10 years, what has every fucking female said on a TikTok, on a podcast? Oh my God, men are narcissists. Okay, look up a narcissist. Simply put, a narcissist is a person who loves themselves and put themselves first. Okay, I'm all right. All right. Seriously, like this is what I'm saying. Like niggas don't understand what they looking at when they looking at shit. Because everybody gonna say a narcissist is a bad thing. That's not true. Narcissist was a word that they found in therapy, and bitches use that word because it's easy to use the word and sound intelligent and try to blame niggas for their relationship and issues.
Right.
But again, if you look up the word narcissist, all it really means is a person who loves themselves and put themselves first. But all these bitches who get on a podcast and get on TikTok, even these bitches who divorce their husband, what do they say about the niggas that they fucking sucked? They're narcissists. So what have we been telling you?
Right.
Love yourself. And the woman will follow.
Exactly.
All these fine ass bitches on these podcasts. Oh my God, men are such narcissists. My boyfriend, oh my God, he's such a narcissist. He called. I might answer it.
Yeah, because you notice a lot of their stories are fucking negative quote unquote stories. It's never like, oh yeah, I was with this guy, he bought me flowers and he was the perfect gentleman and I fucked up and I just think about him every day and I'm begging to get back with this really nice guy. No, it's never that. It's always, I wanted him to do this and he didn't do it. And then, I got mad and he walked away and I called him like 20 times and he's such a narcissist. He's so selfish and he's so self-centered and blah, 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 blah. And it's always the complaining of the guy who gives more fuck about himself than her. Isn't that interesting? It's always he cares more about himself than her. You know what I'm saying?
I want to break something down because you might get confused. If you just go look up the word by yourself, right? Listen. Now, I want you to understand there is a difference between the narcissistic personality disorder and a bitch complaining on a fucking podcast.
Right.
I'm gonna say that one more time. There is a difference between the narcissist personality disorder, the actual diagnosis, and a stupid bitch complaining on a fucking podcast or a TikTok.
Right.
You understand? So, but I want you to look at the characteristics of a narcissist. It says a mental health condition characterized by a long-term pattern of grandiosity, excessive need for admiration, and a profound lack of empathy. But what's the flip side of all that? Grandiosity is just, if you take it outside of the context of a personality disorder, all it really is on a regular level is thinking much of yourself. Okay, excessive need for admiration. Still, you think much of, you put yourself on a pedestal.
Yeah, I admire myself all day, of course.
and a profound lack of empathy. All that's really saying, please refer back to how many times I told you guys. Instead of saying I don't give a fuck about what everybody else thinks, I need you to say I only care what I think.
Exactly.
That's empathy. Because look, the narcissistic personality disorder, if you take those attitudes and those ideologies and those narratives to an unhealthy extent, yes, that's an issue. When I'm talking about a regular dude, a man with a masculine identity, a player, a nigga that's good with females, it's basically what you have.
Right.
Okay, now look at this. It says, individuals with the narcissistic personality disorder often appear arrogant, manipulative, entitled, exploiting others to maintain a fragile self-esteem and a sense of superiority. But what do we tell you? We tell you to be confident,
right,
and assertive, and have an identity about the way you do things. And we also tell you never to manipulate. We tell you never to exploit. We tell you never to be entitled or to expect things from anyone, especially a fucking woman.
Right. And notice that it's narcissistic personality disorder. Because what a disorder is, it says, let me read the definition of disorder. It says a disorder is a function, abnormality, or disturbance in physical or mental health causing significant distress or impairment in functioning, right? So basically what they're saying is, basically it's like this. If a person says you have narcissistic personality disorder, they're basically saying that you are a confident motherfucker who has mental issues. You understand what I'm saying? So you are, you're sick with it. You're sick with that. You understand what I'm saying? But the underlying thing is you're focused on you. You see what I mean?
Now, my thing is this. How did every fucking ex-boyfriend of all these bitches on TikTok and all these podcasts have this fucking issue?
Right.
The reason why they got with them is because they was looking for a nigga that loved himself. That's it.
Exactly. Right.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about a personality disorder. We're talking about a dude who was focused on himself and the woman followed his lead.
Right.
And then whatever happened, it didn't work out. And so females always want to say something negative about a nigga. So they choose that word.
Mm-hmm.
But the pattern is clear. The pattern is clear. She would have never got with that nigga if he wasn't about himself.
Exactly.
She would have never got with him if he didn't love himself. And majority of those dudes that love themselves, they love themselves in a healthy way. It wasn't a disorder.
Right.
Do you understand?
Because you know what happens? Sometimes a dude might tell a chick, hey, listen, you know, we could get together, hook up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do nothing serious. And she's like, okay. Then they start hooking up. And then she starts calling him more, want to hang out. And he's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
And now, oh my God, he's so narcissistic, he's so selfish. But because what she wanted to happen didn't happen, then now it's an issue. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what happens a lot of times too, where it's that type of stuff. Now, are there situations where a motherfucker has the narcissistic personality disorder and they do a bunch of weird shit and they be manipulating and doing underhanded shit and all that other stuff? Absolutely. And that's a person who, because they are actually insecure, you understand? They're doing these things and acting these ways based on them having some sort of insecurity or a mental issue, right? Right. But what we're talking about is when women are saying, oh, these guys are so narcissistic, blah, blah, blah. All she's really saying is that this guy put himself over me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because what happens is, you know, and I always say this, if a woman ever tells you that you're a real man, that's an insult. Because what women say when he's a real man, that basically just means you put me over you. That's what a real man is to women. You understand? Basically, you being a simp, right? And so that's the thing, you got to understand the difference with those things. But again, this goes exactly to what we're talking about today. A lot of you guys, when we talk about the dating game, if you don't understand the game, your quote unquote expectations of what should happen or what will happen is going to be skewed. You know? And so this is why you have to understand the game and learn the game, because if you don't, then what's going to happen is that you're going to be swayed in a bunch of different directions because you have no direction based on your own masculine identity. You see what I'm saying? That's one of the key things. The reason why, because like, for example, dudes will hear women complain about this shit and they'll be like, oh, I would never do that to her. I'll be the, you know, I would, you know, buy her flowers all the time, and I would do this, and I would be this way, and blah, 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 right? And then they do all of that. The girl shits on them. Now, let's take the
we got the call. I think this is Charlie Kiefer. Charlie Kiefer, what's going on with you, bro? Hello?
Yes, sir. It's Charlie Kiefer.
Charlie Kiefer, what's going on with you, bro?
What's going on?
On 25 PA, Charlie Kiefer, and thanks for taking my call.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. And I see the support. So appreciate you, man. All right.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, so I just want to add a quick point real quick and kind of build off that topic. You guys were just talking about the narcissism thing. You know, for a lot of women, let's be real, that whole term of narcissist and narcissism is just a fucking cop-out for women who are insecure, who don't actually love themselves and don't see themselves as enough to deal with a guy like Locario Miles or someone of their level of game, quote unquote. Because, you know, like I remember back in the day, not back in the day, but like a while ago, Locario went on like some fucking podcast or whatever with this fucking dumb New Zealand bitch or whatever. She's Australian, I don't even know.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
But she was like, Locario's like, it's my way or the highway, right? And she's like, that's controlling.
Right.
And most bitches in society, because, you know, I partly blame myself also and other men because I used to be like that, which was a fucking shitty leader. But a leader like Locario will say, I want to do this. And if you don't want to do it, fine. They'll see that as controlling.
Right.
They think my way or the highway is controlling. And you know what they say to guys like Locario Miles? You're narcissists.
Right.
And they misconstrue. Well, actually, they don't misconstrue on accident. It's on purpose. Because what they're trying to do is gain control over you guys because they think, because really deep down, they think they're not enough for you.
And they're not.
And so, because their actions reflect that. And I'm going to tell you how. Really, a woman who loves herself is going to follow his lead if she likes him, obviously.
Right.
Because she's going to say, oh, that's just incompatibility or compatibility, and we go one of two ways depending on the situation.
Right.
But a bitch who doesn't love herself, she's going to say that's controlling.
Right.
And I'm not here to say that guys should be toxic or controlling. That's not what I'm fucking saying. Or any of you fucking bitches in the chat who are about to be like, Charlie, that you're all wrong. No, shut the fuck up. But my point is that and this is the devious thing, and this is something that I realize that people do, and I'm adding another 20 to this, is that, see, it's easier to deny that you're in denial about your own love for yourself because it's hard to look in the mirror and actually say, I love you. So what people do is, like these dumb bitches or you weak ass males, what you do is you say, you basically deny that you're in denial because that reveals the truth about what the whole situation is that it's not that Locario and Miles are narcissists, it's that you're actually a narcissist and you fucking hate yourself. That's the truth. And so you project onto Locario and Miles your own insecurity instead of saying that it's actually your fault. Because that's the hardest thing that nobody wants to fucking do. They want to say, oh, it's online dating or all this other fucking bullshit or cold approach or fucking looks maxing. No, it's like, no, you're just a fucking loser. And most of these chicks on these podcasts, man, they're fucking grade A losers.
Facts. That's a fact. I'm telling you. That's a fact.
But hey, I'm going to leave it at that, man, because you guys could be just telling this shit all day and you guys still won't fucking get it. But anyway, get some coaching, guys. You guys fucking need this shit. And anyway, take my call. And have a great Monday.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Charlie. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the game, bro.
Yes, sir.
Seriously.
And guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. I know y'all need some help with this game. Call in. I know y'all got some shit popping off in your life right now with some chick or some situation.
Yo,
So
let me say, man, there's opposite of and shout out to Charlie Cuba for the extra 20. He just dropped the extra 20, so appreciate him. But yeah, if there is such thing as a narcissistic personality disorder, there's got to be an opposite. You understand? Right. There's got to be a person who thinks lowly of themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the opposite of being grandiose. It's the opposite of arrogance. You understand? Where it's all low self-esteem. You know? And the crazy part is that when you're not careful, that's where people want you to be because it's easy for you to be manipulated because the majority of these chicks, right, that end up like breaking up with these dudes or whatever and then calling their exes narcissists. It majority of the times, probably 90 in my guesstimation and in my perspective, 90% of the times these dudes are not narcissists. All it is that she lied to herself. She saw that had himself on a pedestal. She tried to force herself, even though there are parts of the situation where she realized there wasn't any real compatibility, but she wanted to be part of the lifestyle of him loving himself.
Right.
Hoping that when it came to a point of her trying to influence him to do something that she wants him to do, that he would acquiesce to her. And then as soon as he didn't, oh, you're a fucking narcissist. I'm breaking up with you.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's
it's just that it's my way or the fucking highway, and I get the fuck out of here. That's
exactly. That's a fact. Yo, and it's crazy because, the thing is that when you got to understand that, and this is like always been weird to me, right?
Yeah.
Where and this is not even really women's fault. It's the fault of men who allowed women to think it's okay. Where women have the audacity to, like you said, Miles, she's trying to take what's going on and then add her agenda into it. And then when you don't bend, it's like, oh, how dare you? Like, and it's like, and my thing is, how dare you try to insert your shit into the situation?
Right.
Like, it's just like a motherfucker doesn't go to a company and work for them and then all of a sudden come in one day and be like, hey, well, listen, I want shit to be run this way now. And the boss gonna look at you like, nigga, get back to your cubicle or I'm about to kick you out this fucking company. Like, you understand? Like, no one would do that. Like,
right.
Nobody would do that in that situation. So when you allow a woman to be in your presence, you give her the opportunity to fuck with you. What gives her the audacity to, I'm saying, feel like she can just come in, change shit, and then get upset at you when you're not changing the shit she wants you to change, and then call you a narcissist or call you something wrong with you. You see what I'm saying? And so you guys got to understand that type of shit will happen. But this is the thing, though. When you have a masculine identity and you love yourself more than you could love any woman, and you're focused on what you want to do, right? You ain't got to worry about what the fuck a chick is doing or saying, because either she gonna get with it or she gonna get gone. Just like my way or the highway.
That's
you see
it.
What I'm saying? And just like what Charlie Kiefer said when I did that, that video with that chick, and she was like, "Oh, that's controlling. You're saying my way or the highway." I'm like, that's literally not controlling. I'm saying it's my way or the highway, which means you're free to go. You feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's like, this shit is crazy. It makes no sense.
How is that controlling? I'm giving you the entire highway.
Right. But you know why they say it's controlling, though? This is why they think it's controlling. They think it's controlling because the woman wants to control you. So she's projecting that what you're doing is controlling. Because what happens now is that she doesn't really want to go.
She told her on herself.
Yes, exactly. She's projecting. She doesn't actually want to go. She doesn't want to leave. She doesn't want it to be so easy for you to leave because she wants to be there. Right? She wants to be in a situation. So basically saying it's my way or the highway and you're free to go, right? That feels controlling, because what she's essentially saying is, damn, well, I feel like you're forcing me to do it your way. Because I want to be here and I feel forced that I have to do it your way. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what makes her think it's controlling. And also the reason why she's projecting is because from her perspective, she knows that when she deals with weak men, she's controlling them. She's like, oh, I'm gonna come in here, tell you what to do, and you're going to do it. So I'm controlling this situation. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the issue. But check this out. The only women who will think that you're controlling are actually women who don't really even like you like that. They're not highly interested, because a woman who's highly interested will never see what you're saying as controlling. She will see what's going on as her submitting to a situation that benefits her. You see what I'm saying? So remember, the girl who would try to control you doesn't really like you anyway. So if she says that you're controlling, that means she doesn't really like you, because her saying it's controlling, right, means that she sees it as controlling because she actually doesn't want to do it.
Yo, let me give y'all a real world example. And this is something simple. It's not even that serious, but it's an example though. I think it's a good example. So over the weekend, me and my lady, we went out. We went to this, like, you know how they have these towns where the towns still look like it's in the 1960s and shit, where everything is old and shit. So we went, like looking around, and they had a little gelato shop, right? So we stopped in because y'all know I like ice cream and shit. So we stopped in the gelato shop, and they had some pastries in the thing. Now I was gonna get gelato, but my girl, she don't really fuck with like too much dairy if she can help it. You get what I'm saying? Right. So she was looking at the pastries in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the pastries and I inspected the pastries. Now, I consider myself a brownie expert. Okay. Now, what I hate is when people try to sell what looks like cake and call it a fucking brownie. Because if a brownie looks like cake, that means it's dry. And this is what I know about brownies. And if anybody watching this, if you know if you fuck with brownies like how I fuck with brownies, if you know, okay? And I know my girl like fudgy, really chocolatey brownies if she's fucking with brownies. This is what I know about my girl. Now, so because she didn't want the gelato, the lady behind the counter was like, oh yeah, our brownies are great and blah, blah. And mind you, it was a few things that caught my eye. It was a couple of other pastries, but the brownies was the most in number. So what does that mean? That means the brownies ain't moving like that.
Right.
So again, upon inspection, the brownies was dry, and upon further inspection, the brownies was the most in the thing. So that means the brownies ain't moving like that. So my lady said, you know what? I think I'll do a brownie. And the lady said, yeah, they're good. And then I said to the lady, I said, no, we're not doing any brownies today. and I looked at my girl and I said, trust me, we're not doing any brownies today. and my girl looked at the lady and said, okay, we're not doing any brownies. Bro, I felt so good in the moment that like I had a good woman that just listened.
That's a fact.
You know, if you dealing with a different type of bitch that's not really fucking with you, like, why are you trying to be so controlling? If I say I want a brownie, I want a brownie.
Right.
And I'm a strong, independent woman. I can pay for my own brownie and blah 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 blah. No, I looked at her. I said, trust me, no brownies today. She said, okay, no brownies. I was like, yo, in that moment, I just wanted to. In that moment, I just wanted to. It's nothing sexier than that shit right there.
Exactly.
Because it could have been anything else. It could have been, I noticed that she put some poison on it or whatever. But because I don't want to blow up the spot, I'm going to just look at my girl and be like, nah, we're not having none of that.
Exactly.
And, hey, my man said we're not having none of that, then we're not having none of that. That's how we should be. What are we talking about when you out with a woman and you like, nah, we good on that. And she's going against you or talking to the waiter like, no, fuck him. I want that and serve me this and give me that. Fuck what my man said. That's not how anything works. That's not how nothing works. So that's what I'm saying. That was a simple situation, but it could have been a more serious situation. And you need to be fucking with a woman that is on your side.
Right.
This is what we're talking about, guys. And again, I love myself. I know how I like my brownies to be. That's a part of me loving myself. And I inspected the brownie because I'm a brownie nigga too. I would have took a brownie if it looked good. But I looked at it closely. I said, nah, them brownies ain't good. And it's the most, it's the most in the case. Because they had like one croissant, one, cupcake or one this and that. But it was like 6 brownies. And I'm like, ain't nobody buying these fucking brownies because they're not good. And I deduced all of that. And then I just told my lady, nah, we're not doing that today. She was like, okay, no brownies today. I'm
like, I swear they don't understand. I swear. It's funny. Women don't understand. Like, this is what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about dudes caught up with the baddies, right? The woman following your lead is so much more sexier than she could ever look. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like what? Like,
bro, that was some of the sexiest my woman ever been.
Listen, let me tell you something. I remember I was on a date with this chick, right? And y'all would consider her. Most of y'all would consider her like a 9. 9.5 type shit. She had the I say this. She had the entire Instagram package because she looked like she had the Instagram face. She looked like she had some work done and all that other shit. She had the ass and all this other stuff, right? So we on a date and shit, right? And we talking, we, flirting a little bit. And she asked me this question maybe 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 different ways, but 2 or 3 times she asked me this on the date. She basically said to me, she was like, hey, are you having a good time? Or, are you, you know what I mean? Like basically asking me, am I enjoying myself with her? Because she's wondering if I like her. You understand what I'm saying now?
Right.
Now, I know the reason why she said that, right? Because it's basically this, is 1 or 2 reasons. One is that she's just insecure. So why is she saying that, right? But 2, this is the reason why she said it. I knew the reason why she said it. The reason why she said it is because I'm not very good at, in a lot of cases, hiding how I really feel on my face. You understand what I'm saying? So now, so what happened was she was doing things that kind of like annoyed me. You know, she could see it on my face. You understand? Now, mind you, this chick is bad. She's a baddie. She looks good. But what happens is that her behavior was overshadowing her beauty. You understand what I'm saying?
Real shit.
To have like this disgusted demeanor interacting with her, which is why she was asking me the fucking question. You understand what I'm saying?
Are you having a good time? Oh my God. Are you having a good time? Because I know, like Miles always says, like, I already know I ain't shit, so I'm just checking in with you to make sure.
And also, you got to understand that's another level of the game that you guys got to understand is that sometimes what happens is, and this is what we talk about the mirror. Her asking me that question was me giving me feedback on something I already knew in the moment. I was like, I'm not really feeling this. Her asking me the question showed me that I actually wasn't really feeling this. You understand? It's a reflection. You see what I'm saying? You see how it works? You see how it works?
The game is so beautiful. I'm telling
you. She said that. I was thinking, I was like, because I was thinking in my head, I was like, I don't know if I'm really feeling this. And 5 minutes later, she asked me that question. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this if she asked me that. Like she could tell. That's why because this is the thing. If I'm feeling a chick, she gonna know. Like she the energy gonna be different. You understand? She would never ask that question. So the fact that she was asking that question, that's telling me off rip right there that I know, she's reinforcing what I already knew. She's being the mirror. The mirror's it's already, you understand what I'm saying? She's reflecting back to me what I'm giving to her.
Right.
Which is disgust, a little bit of disgust. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so this is what we try to get you guys to understand. But like you were saying,
Locario was like this the whole fucking date. Yeah.
What's the matter? Are you enjoying this?
And that's what I'm saying, where it's like, bro, like, you gotta understand these things. But that's what I'm saying, where, like you said, Miles, where it's like, the fact that, your woman was like deferring to you and listening to you, that shit is sexy. You understand what I'm saying? That's shit. The problem is that you guys are on the surface level with women where y'all are just enamored by her looks. So that's all y'all require. And that's what makes you attracted to her, is just the look, because that's the level you're at. You don't have any to what because remember, it's the mirror. So if all you need is for her to look good, what is that saying about her reflecting you? That means you have no depth. And this is what we try to get you guys to understand. And so the thing is that, remember, I said earlier, in order to attract a baddie, you can't want her, right? But see, it's not really her I'm wanting me. So when I was on that date with the quote unquote baddie, she wasn't reflecting me. You understand? And what she was reflecting was my disgust of the situation. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So and this is the thing. And this is the thing you guys gotta understand. The tighter your game gets, the more sensitive you will be. And when I say sensitive, I don't mean crying. I'm talking about your senses. You sense things more like it's more, you sense it more deeply. You understand? Like you can feel things way more heavier. You understand? Like I was at this event once and I rolled up on these two chicks and I was like, introduce myself. We were just talking just on some regular shit for a minute. And I asked the woman a question and then she refused to answer the question, right? So I asked her something regular, like, cause we was at a networking event or some shit like that. So I asked her a question about like, something about like her company or what she does or whatever, or some other shit. And then she was like, this is what she said to me. And I'm paraphrasing, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something to the effect of, she was like, oh, well, I don't really know you like that. So I don't feel comfortable talking about that. And then when she said that, I got a feeling in my stomach. Like I felt, it was like a sharp pain in my stomach, in my gut. And I said, miss, you have a nice day. And I walked away. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so what happens is that I felt the uncooperative behavior in the situation right there. As soon as she said that, I was like, ugh. And I was like, all right, I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? Like we're done. You see what I mean? Like you see it, you feel it, you sense it, right? So whenever you're dealing with women, all of those type of things could happen. You talking to a girl at the club or at the spot or whatever, you say, hey, take your phone out, put my number in it. Well, I don't really know you like that. You can take my Instagram though. Nah, we're good. You take it.
Have a good night.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's anything where you whenever you feel the resistance, it's like, ugh.
Yep.
Now you're ugh. Like I can't like that. And that's what I'm saying, where you need more than just her looking a certain way. The looking is bare minimum. That's bare minimum shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's big. See, guys, understand this. The physical and the sexual attraction is bare minimum. This is why the idea of waiting for sex and we got to go on a bunch of dates to get to sex is nonsensical, because sex is bare minimum. You understand? Yep. You being like, oh, I like her, I really like her based on how she look is nonsensical, because her physical appearance is bare minimum.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to understand something. A woman deciding to cooperate, that's where we're actually going somewhere. Do you understand? Because her deciding, and I'm saying deciding, with capital letters, deciding, because it's a choice, right?
Gotta make a choice. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Her making the choice and her deciding to cooperate, right? That's the important part. And then on top of that, not only her cooperating, her choosing to consistently cooperate. Then we're really getting somewhere. And check this out. Her deciding to cooperate and consistently cooperate with me, the man, giving her the bare minimum. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what you guys, I'm trying to understand this game. See, what a lot of you guys do is, y'all like to give a woman a lot of shit. Oh, let me get your number. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna talk for an hour. I'm gonna go to Ruth Chris and we're gonna ball it.
I'm gonna make you a custom rug.
Exactly. I'm gonna give you a gift. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet. I'm gonna do it. Like niggas be doing the most. And I'm like, no. I need cooperation with me doing the least, because, and the reason why I need cooperation with I'm doing the least is because you're supposed to, as a woman, recognize the most when you see a man. You understand what I'm saying? That's going over niggas' heads.
Hallelujah.
Let's get over niggas' heads. A woman is supposed to recognize the most in a man. So therefore, all I have to do is the least, and then you're supposed to cooperate.
That's it.
That's it. That is it. See, when you guys are doing the most, what you're doing is, like you saying, Miles, performing, which you guys are going to talk about on the Masculinity Dating membership. You're performing to try to win favor with her. No, right. You were the opportunity. So I'm giving you the opportunity to fuck with a man. So I'm going to give you the least, and I need you to give me the most. I need you to give me that cooperation consistently to prove to me that I can give you more. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to work. But a lot of you guys, y'all give a woman the most just because she look good. Oh my God, so good. I'm going to roll out the red carpet. I'm going to take a day off of work. I'm going to make a whole fucking weekend of it. I'm going to fly you out to Turks and Caicos and we're going to, you understand what I'm saying? Niggas just be. Just like, what is wrong with these niggas, bro? They be doing the fucking most. And I'm like,
they be acting like these bitches won the sweepstakes or some shit.
Right, exactly. What's that nigga? They used to come to the houses with the $1 million check.
Ed McMahon with the Publishers Clearinghouse. Yeah. Crazy.
He published Clearinghouse on these chicks. I'll be like, God damn. And then they wonder why chicks treat them like shit. It's like, bruh. It's almost like, it's funny. Sometimes the women treat you like shit when you're being on this nice guy, rolling out the red carpet, gentleman shit. A lot of times they treat you like shit because it's God's way of reminding you you're doing wrong. I'm saying it's like
they don't want to hear that, bro. They don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Like the chick is telling you you're doing wrong. You understand? Anytime that you have an issue with a woman, it's just her reminding you you're doing wrong.
Facts.
Anytime.
Yo, somebody call in, man. Come on, yo, man. This niggas they just trying to soak up this free game, bro. Like, call in, nigga.
Call in. That's a fact. 844-672-7300. Call in, people, because
you might as well call in because again, we're telling you what, but we're not telling you how. So just go ahead and call in, nigga.
Exactly. Let me see what some of these questions are saying as we're waiting for people to call in. It says, if you travel to Brazil and your bud bought in two guys, what? Wait, hold on. Brought in two guys he made friends with from previous night. He went out alone and you guys got robbed. So you had to pay money to get your stuff. Are you charging that friend? What?
I don't know. I need more detail.
I need more. Listen. Yo, I mean, listen, AJ Lino, this will make a great song. You might need to put the story in the song or some shit.
Oh, that's AJ Lino? Oh, AJ Lino, call in, bro.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know us, nigga. Call in.
Yeah, we need some information on that. That's crazy.
You know what really happened? Hell yeah.
Is this nigga really your friend? Or just some dude you know what I'm saying? Like, who you know this nigga from? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy. Niggas out here getting robbed in Brazil and shit. It says, sometimes I literally have a great day in the game, approaching any woman I want, not caring about rejections. How can I keep my energy level that high to do that every day versus not doing nothing? Well, this is the thing. So when you guys are first out here trying to learn and get your feet wet and making shit happen, right? You definitely want to be consistent going out here doing what you do, right? Now, once you start getting the hang of a certain thing, right? And you know how to do it and you know how to make things happen, right? Then you could fall back a little bit, but you don't want to get lazy with it also. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that you got to get to a certain point to where you can fall back. And most of y'all are not at that point where you can fall back. Y'all gotta dive in. Y'all gotta really, you understand what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go harder. You understand what I mean? Y'all gotta go super, super hard at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that y'all are not exactly pause. Y'all are not at the place where y'all can take a vacation.
Right, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you have absolutely no motion, if you're a virgin out there and this is what you want,
right?
Like this is actually what you want. You want to get better with women, or you want to get a girlfriend. You want to get some sex. You want to get a fuck buddy. You want to get something going on. You want to get some type of motion. Y'all niggas got to put work in, bro.
Exactly.
You gotta put work in. See, I don't understand how niggas like nobody's saying to themselves, "Well, I haven't been going to the gym, so I like everybody's like I haven't been going to the gym, so I understand why I don't have a six pack. I haven't been going to the gym, so I understand why I don't have a big chest or big shoulders."
Right.
right? Everybody understand that shit. But when we say, all right, so how many chicks have you spoken to this week? Well, none. And they can't understand why they're not good with bitches, or they can't understand why they're not getting no pussy. Like what? Like what the fuck is up with y'all niggas?
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? Everything else in life, you understand exactly why you're not getting it. Oh, well, I'm not making enough money because I'm just working at such and such, or I'm not making. I don't have a crazy physique because I don't really go to the gym like that. I'm not really good at playing instruments because I don't practice playing instruments.
Right.
But how come I'm not good at fucking with bitches?
Right. Exactly.
Can't figure it out.
Not because they waiting for choosing signals. That's what it is. They waiting for choosing signals. They want chicks to approach them, and they want everything to just fall in their lap. Shout out to Kay Zaggy. Said a lot of these guys don't like or enjoy women because they never liked or enjoyed themselves. That's a fact. Real talk. Real fucking talk. It says, Locario, when you say most people settle, is it mostly women settling for men? Would you say more than 90% of women end up settling? Well, this is the thing. Women generally settle for relationships. Men settle for sex. You understand? So meaning that generally a woman will settle to be in a relationship with a guy that is not her top choice because she wants consistency. She wants to be provided for. She wants, that type of energy in a situation. She wants to be a wife, all that other stuff, right? The men will settle for sex because, a lot of guys have a hard time getting sex. So they may end up fucking a girl that they, don't really like that, or they're not that attracted to because it's hard for them to get sex. So the same way it's hard for women to lock a man down and get shit cracking with a guy consistently, so she'll settle for who will have her. A lot of guys have a hard time getting sex from women that they actually are attracted to, so they'll just settle for a chick that, is, they feel like it's average or whatever, or below average to smash. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people out here, be settling. Justice said, I look at the weights for choosing signals. Exactly. That's what.
Exactly. Motherfuckers looking at the weights. You look at people on Instagram working out and then wonder why you don't have a physique or you're not fit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. So Joe Black said, how do you learn to love yourself more than the woman when you've been trained to damn near throw yourself to the side for a woman? Well, that's the thing. You have to reprogram your mind, right? Yep. That's what the game does. The game, when you learn game, when you understand the game, you reprogram your mind. You focus on yourself. You understand the game is about you. You put yourself first. And then so what's going to happen is that you, and this is the thing. It's like this, right? Think about, for example, if you actually love yourself, you start doing things that you enjoy and that you like in your life, right? So so let's say you're like, you know what? I really like playing video games. I'm gonna start playing some more video games. I like to go to the movies. I like to work out. I like to, like whatever. Like it's some things that you like to do in your life, right? And you're just waking up, you enjoying your life or whatever. You might even have like a job that you like or something. Or if you're not too crazy about your job, you're like looking to get into a job or a field that you like, and you're working on some projects on your own, whatever. You're living your life and doing what you do right now. When you're doing all these things, right? You're eating a certain way. You're fucking, let's say like you're playing video games. You're watching certain types of movies. You're doing the things. Everything you're doing is based on it bringing you some benefit, some type of pleasure, some type of enjoyment, right? A woman is no different than all those other things. You understand what I'm saying? So now if somebody gave you a video game to play and you're like, man, this shit whack, I'm not feeling this, you probably just throw it away and never deal with it again, right? So why? Because it doesn't give you enjoyment. There's no benefit. So now if you meet a woman and she's saying things or doing things that annoy you, that stress you the fuck out, that make you feel like, oh, I don't want to be here, then why would you continue to fuck with her? Right? Because she's not giving you any benefit, any pleasure, any joy. She has to go, right? Because you love yourself, you only deal with situations, circumstances, people, and things that bring you enjoyment, bring you joy, bring you that feeling. Yep. Right? So that's the thing that you guys gotta understand, is that the tighter your game gets, that means you love yourself more. If you love yourself more, it's impossible for you to allow a woman to really fuck with you like that.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how she look, because her looks can't compete with the love you have for yourself. That's there's no competition for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no woman who looks a certain way that would make me say, you know what? Man, fuck what I want. I'm trying to get her, yo. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I'm trying to, what are you, like, what are we talking about? That don't even make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. Self-love is treating yourself the way you want to be treated. Exactly. And you're not going to allow a woman to be in your presence who is treating you any different than that. You understand? And this is what you'll notice too. When you start to interact with women, you'll start to see that naturally they'll show you things that go against what you enjoy and who you are, right? There'll be certain things that you'll see in Peep that you're like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that like that. You understand what I'm saying? And it could be a number of different things. It could be certain little things, right? Like, I remember I had a chick over my crib once, and I put on some music, and then she was like, "Oh, I don't really like this music." I was like, I didn't change the music. I didn't change it, but I took note. Oh, so and she complained about the music maybe 2 or 3 times.
Oh, she gotta go. She gotta go. I'm sorry.
We're pretty much done. We're like, you feel what I'm saying?
We're fucking done.
Like, you know what I mean? And so what I'm saying is that, because remember, if you're complaining about that, you're complaining about me. You understand what I'm saying? Because the music is an extension of me. It's what I like. It's what I'm about. You feel what I'm saying?
What I'm talking about. That's what. And see here's the thing, because I've had experiences where it's the total opposite. Mm-hmm. Like, chick is in my car or whatever, and I start playing a certain type of music, and she's like, okay, who is this?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that's Slum Village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Little Brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And she's like, okay, all right, cool, and she's listening. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And then she would say some shit like, you know, that's why I like hanging out with you, because I hear music that I would never hear if I wasn't with you.
Exactly. You see how see when a woman is feeling you, she's feeling everything about you. You understand what I'm saying?
So what I'm saying is, why would I ever, having experienced that, why would I ever fuck with a chick that's like, oh, I don't like that music?
Right. Can you turn it off? Can you play some like Sabrina Carpenter instead? Like, I mean, do you
no.
Be like this.
Get out of here, you damn nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like all of your situations should benefit you. Even women. That's what I'm saying. Like you and it's funny, like you said, in no other situation would you do that or allow that? You're not going to sit there and play a video game for 2 hours that you hate.
Right.
You're not going to sit there and choose to watch some goofy shit on Netflix, a movie that you know you're not going to want to watch for 2 hours. You understand? You're not going to go to you know you don't like fucking what is it, like pasta, and you're going to go to a fucking Italian restaurant, and like it's like it just don't make sense.
Right.
But when it comes to women, for some reason, I don't know what, for some reason, the rules change for women. I don't understand.
Oh, I feel like I have to put myself in a compromising position because she's so beautiful, bro.
Right.
She's hot. You know, I have to be uncomfortable in order to be a part of her beauty, bro.
Exactly. And I was dealing with the Snow Bunny who only listens to country music until I put on Mobb Deep and Nas. She started to like that shit too. Exactly. Because this is the thing. When a woman is feeling you, she's going to find something about what you like to like.
This nigga K-Zag wish he was a New York nigga. I swear to God.
That's a fact. K-Zagin's an honorary New York nigga. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Women are gonna find something to like about. That's why that's how you can test a woman's interest in you, right? Is that this is what I used to love to do on dates and shit. Like a chick will say some shit, and I will contradict what she said on purpose just to see what she gonna do. So like she'd be like, oh, I don't really like it could be anything. She'd be like, oh, I don't really like scary movies. And I'm like, really? I think scary movies are awesome. Like, I think like they have like really cool storylines. She'd be like, well, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I could see. I'm like, see, I got her. You feel what I'm saying? She's done. I'm like, you're finished. I was like, bitch, I know you like me because you.
So actually, you're administering the shit test.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Nigga, that's exactly how you do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what women do when they like you. They're gonna find remember, women who like you are agreeable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They are agreeable, right? Women who don't like you are disagreeable. It's really that simple. You feel what I'm saying? So a woman's gonna try to find something that she likes about the situation or whatever circumstances you're talking about because she wants to get closer to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like a chick will say, oh, I'm into this and blah, blah, blah. And if it don't align with what you're saying, she's trying to align herself with you. That's why she's saying that. Yep. You understand? So that's why all you need to do is be yourself. See, these dudes got it backwards. They're like, oh, I'm trying to impress her. I got to act this way and I got to say this and I got to build rapport and I got to make her comfortable. No, nigga, just be you. Because when you're being you, what happens is that the woman is going to acquiesce to you. She's going to basically go in the direction that you're going in. You understand? Exactly. Jillian says she will marry the man she's into. She will like what he likes, do what he does, and go where he wants. Exactly. That's what, listen, man. I'm telling y'all gotta understand this game. So now, with that being said, when you approach a woman and she's giving you friction and resistance, what is that saying? Right? That's saying that she don't really like you like that.
Right.
So all you guys talking about, but bro, you should pass your shit test, bro. And you should keep trying. And you should try to build more attraction. And no, nigga, she not feeling you.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that, think about it this way, right? If a woman, right, decides to go on a date with you and she talks about something she's into, right? And then you talk about something that is contradictory to what she's into, and she fucking changes her shit to fit in with you to try to get closer to you, right? She's already she's already deep into this situation, right? So now she's basically saying, I'm willing to change an aspect of what I like to fit in and be with you.
Right.
So if you do that on this date when you're having this conversation and interaction. If the woman, from the point of you approaching her, you remember you just approached her. So if she's not willing to even have a conversation with you, if she's giving you pushback on the approach, what is that saying? That's saying she's not feeling you.
Yep, we're done.
She's not feeling you because at that point she has nothing at stake as far as her identity is concerned to interact with you. And you see what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that she won't even acquiesce in that particular situation, she definitely not feeling you.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
She's definitely not feeling you.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying.
No, that's the only thing you need to know. A lot of cats be taking the shit too far, and that's how you get quote unquote harshly rejected.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The chick is already showing you she's not feeling you, but you still sitting there talking to her.
Right. Exactly.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing talking to a bitch about nothing?
Like, what are you doing?
Right.
You talk to people who welcome conversation. You see the bitch giving you one word answers.
Right. Exactly.
You see the bitch not making eye contact with you. You see how she don't want to take off her fucking headphones. Tell her to have a nice day and keep it the fuck moving.
Right.
The whole thing with rejection is that you niggas reject yourselves. Mm-hmm. And that's another unrealistic expectation about dating. You cats, the whole approach thing.
Again, you're looking for somebody to raise your self-esteem.
Right.
So you're already coming in at a disadvantage. I heard, I was watching a video earlier today, and there was a clip inside the video, and the dude said something. He said, and I thought it was very profound. He said, you guys have to remember this every single time when you are approaching a perfect stranger who owes you nothing.
Exactly.
That's the part you got to remember. You are approaching a perfect stranger who owes you nothing.
Right.
So for you guys who are praying and hoping for somebody to help raise your self-esteem because you think so shitty of yourself, you're already fucked.
Right.
And this is why I tell you, it's if your mindset is not right, you cannot get pussy.
That's a fact.
Now, pussy can happen upon you. But that's not you getting pussy. So I'm not talking about macking on accident.
Right.
Do you understand? A fucking broken clock is right twice a day, right?
Right.
So I'm not saying it's impossible for you to get your dick wet. What I'm saying is you can never get pussy, meaning you can never truly make it happen if you don't have the right mindset. Because I'm telling you, so many cats, you walk up to the chick hoping and praying that she likes you, that she smiles at you because you feel so shitty about your own fucking existence. You wonder, I tell you, why you need to have a masculine identity before you approach bitches. Yo, I'm telling you, let me tell you why so many cats is not on the masculine identity membership. Because a lot of you niggas don't respect the mindset aspect of this whole thing.
Right.
A lot of you niggas is just like, yo, man, fuck all that bullshit. Just show me how to holler at bitches.
Right. Just tell me the lines, bro.
Yeah, just tell me what to say, bro. What's all this crazy? Well, why do I have to have all these discussions and talk about a performative male and try to trust what the fuck is a masculine identity? I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro.
What's your technique?
Just tell me the techniques.
Tell me the formulas, bro. You don't have any techniques or formulas, bro?
Yo, just tell me how to pass your shit test, bro. That's why y'all niggas don't give a fuck about half the shit we say. But the fact that you have no respect for the mindset aspect of the shit is exactly what's keeping you from getting what you want out of life. Forget fucking with bitches, out of life.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that goes back to unrealistic expectations. It's just like, oh, just give me a line. Just give me the formula, bro. I don't understand. What's your formula? At least the PUAs talk about demonstrating high value and passing her shit tests and last minute resistance and negging her and blah. You see what I'm saying? Like this is what these niggas is looking for. You understand? Because they're trying to put on the game like a hat. You understand? Or a coat. It's like teach me the formula to how to get baddies, bro. How do you get the 8s, 9s, and 10s? What's the formula? How do you like?
It's so crazy, and it's crazy because, bro, I got sincere love for these niggas, bro. Because like just that little experience I told you about at the fucking brownie shop with my girl,
right?
Like, bro, do you so imagine so many niggas is not going to experience just that.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. What, bro? Let me tell you, man. It's funny. It's because, like, even when I was talking about earlier, where I was on the date with the chick, and she was like, the baddie chick. She was like, "Oh, are you having a good time?" And blah blah blah. And see, the reason why I can sit there with a chick, and mind you, I thought she was really good looking. I was like, "Yo, this chick looked good." You understand what I'm saying? But the funny part was, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks before that, I smashed another chick who looked exactly like her. Like she literally exactly like her. That had the same Instagram face, boobs. So
you were impressed.
Come on.
We got 431. You were on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? And where did you send it?
Sent it to PayPal. It's your boy AJ.
Oh, AJ Lino.
I got you. Yeah, so what happened, bro?
Yeah, what happened, bro?
Brazil.
What happened?
Brazil.
I traveled to Brazil with my buddy, and he went out one night and got drunk, fucked up, and apparently he met 2 other guys when he was partying and shit. That night I wasn't feeling like going out, so I stayed in, and he forgot his wallet. So
Hold on one second. I just want to say this real quick. Locario, you remember when we went to Brazil? What was one of the rules I told you? I said never go no place by yourself.
Right, exactly.
It was 4 of us on the trip, and we was always. Now I know it sounds like some grade school shit, but when you in a country like Brazil where they got the favelas like right over there,
exactly,
you don't go no place by yourself, homie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, continue with your story, AJ.
Yeah, so my nigga came home the next morning all drunk and shit. You know, he forgot his wallet wherever, so he called. Or they called him.
He forgot his wallet out. He forgot his wallet at the bar or someplace out.
At the bar.
Oh, yo, who are you hanging with, bro? AJ, stop. Hold on. Pause the story, man. Who the fuck are you hanging with, my nigga? Like, what's going on?
How long you known this guy? How long you known this guy?
I known him like 6-7 years. So like we good like that.
Yo, how you let yourself get that drunk in a fucking foreign place in a foreign country by yourself where you would forget your wallet? Niggas, man. This is why certain levels of game. This is why I don't fuck with certain niggas, bro. This is why I keep my circle really fucking tight and small. Pause. Like, like hearing this type of story, AJ. I'm not confident about anything else you have to say for the rest of the story. But go ahead, go.
Yeah, go ahead. So he came back. He said he came back to the crib. What happened?
So he called and those guys said they were gonna bring his wallet for him. So they came that evening when we got robbed, and you know there's security at the gate where we stay. So these dumbass nigger went out, and when he met those guys at the door, they said, we have to go upstairs to give you your wallet, or maybe they didn't even tell him. I think he said they didn't have the wallet. So when they told him that, he should have just said, you can't come in until I have my wallet or whatever. So he escorted them upstairs into our apartment, and he was asking them for it because he was using translator too, but he knows a little bit of Portuguese. And these niggas, one of the other niggas was just walking around, maybe inspecting. I was like, yo, who are these niggas? And it was telling me, I met these chill guys at the bar yesterday, so on. So even the moment they walked in, I was like, yo, I felt like a bad presence, but I just kept my cool, So one of the other
wait, hold on. How the hell did they even know where he was staying at? How did they know to meet him there to bring him the wallet?
He gave them the address. I think they have his number or something. So
when they met, they exchanged numbers on like WhatsApp or something.
Yes, on WhatsApp.
Yeah. So as far as we know, them niggas probably saw him getting drunk and probably like pickpocketed him or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was telling me how he didn't feel good. That almost like he got like drugged or some shit.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah, but guy, you don't.
So this basically what your boy went out. These two motherfuckers already spotted him. It's probably acting all cool. Hey, what's going on, buddy? And where you from? Oh, where you staying at? Oh, cool, over there. All right, yeah. And then the nigga get drunk. They take his wallet. They exchange numbers and they call. Hey, yo, bro, we found you left your wallet. We can come over and get it. Give it to you.
Yeah, dumbass nigga, man. So. Yeah, bro. So even when they told him they didn't have it, he should have just said, go get my shit, but he still brought them up and whatever. So now they're in the apartment. One of the other guys was just scouting the area, went to the room where I normally sleep. I had to get up and be like, yo, bro, why are you going in there? I told him, can you come out? And then the moment I started getting agitated and they could sense that I wasn't comfortable and I'm a big dude, he just brought out he covered whatever he was hiding, like a weapon or something.
Yeah. They gotta take you out first because you the biggest nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was like, yo, go sit down over there. I was like, fuck, damn, we messed up. Oh,
wait. They told you to go sit down?
Yeah.
Yeah. They told me to go sit down.
Time, nigga.
They were they were gonna tie me up and shit. I was like, yo, no, we're not doing that. Like, you know, even my friend was like, nah, we ain't moving that way. Like, you know, and then
pause, nigga. Don't be tying me up, nigga.
Wait, so let me get this straight. So you saying that they came to the apartment and they said they didn't have the wallet?
And he still let them upstairs.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your boy, man? Like, is this nigga slow? Like,
nobody acts like smart. That's like normal, you know. So when this happened, I told him I was mad at him. That why are you so stupid? Why would you let people you don't know into the crib and shit? But anyways, so they told me to sit down. You know, I was like trying to calm the situation, but I was also calculating like if these niggas were gonna take us out, I'm gonna have to put up a fight.
Right.
You know, so I was just chilling. I was calm. I was telling them in Portuguese, like chill, like, you know, like, or in English.
Tranquilo,
with my hands on my chest. Like,
tranquilo, mi amigo. Tranquilo.
You know, like, relax. Yeah. So just to cut the story short, like we had to send them some money, you know, to get like, you know, to get our stuff back. Like they took the passports and like certain shit, you know, with them. So we had to like, what's that?
Damn, so they took your passports?
Yeah, they took the passport and like my speaker, like some other shit, like small shit. And then we had to like come and donate money together to get our shit back. So we met them at the mall, you know. They said don't call the police or, you know, you won't get your shit back and all that shit.
Oh, so they just straight extorted you. Oh, so wait. So they took your passports and shit as ransom and then told you to meet them at the mall to take them on an extortion shopping spree?
No. Like to send them money, and then when we send them the money, we meet at the mall location to get our stuff back.
Wow.
We chose the mall somewhere public so we can get our stuff back.
Right.
You know.
So what ended up happening? Did y'all sent them? How much money they asked y'all to give them?
These niggas were saying like $30K, but we said we don't have that shit.
$30K. Yo, these niggas is wild.
30K USD or well, I know you in Canada. Canada. Yeah, so 30K Canada money? Jeez.
Yeah, you know, they were probably thinking 30K USD, so that's almost like 40K. Canada,
right, in Canada money.
Like, bro, we don't have that.
Yo, these niggas.
Yo, that's crazy. So did you ultimately get your stuff back?
I did. Like, you know, like, but what was going through my mind at that moment was like, fuck, like I'm not going out like a bitch. I might have to like take out one of these niggas and hopefully my friend can take out the other guy. You know, they were not like super big, but like they might be able to put up a fight. So
right.
like
them niggas might know capoeira. You don't want to fuck with them niggas that know that capoeira shit, nigga.
Yo, that's wild. But go ahead.
No, I'm charging the friend. Yeah, me and that nigga not friends no more. No, never. I don't know that nigga no more. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
We're done.
Yeah, man.
But AJ, look. Again, I mean, look, you probably didn't notice, and of course you know now. But this wasn't a lesson that I needed to learn. When I went to Brazil, shout out to my nigga. I ain't gonna say his name, but shout out to my nigga. When the first time I went to Brazil, he told me that shit. He said we cannot separate. He said everywhere we go, we have to go together. And we did that, and we were safe. And then when I went to Brazil the second time, that's when we brought that's when Locario and another one of our boys came with us, and it was the four of us. And there was a point in time where they wanted to go do the touristy shit, and we already done it. And then me and my other boy, we went to the beach. But the point of the matter is, we always stay together. We always had each other's backs. And when you go into certain places, you know, especially if you go with your boy, like you really gotta like have that partner mentality, bro. Like you gotta have that, like, yo, we traveling together. Like I understand. You said, oh, I don't want to go out tonight and blah blah blah, but you gotta have some type of like safety mentality when it comes to this type of shit, bro. You understand?
I know. I felt bad. I should have gone out with him too. That shit probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, because
you know,
and like you got to see. You know, certain levels of the game, and this is why we talk about loving yourself so much, because it's not just about arrogance and being conceited and putting yourself on a pedestal. Loving yourself means keeping yourself safe.
Right, exactly.
And if I'm rolling with my boy, I want him to be safe, not necessarily because I give a fuck about him, but because I give a fuck about me.
Exactly, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So we in a foreign country, we out on the street. Niggas know we not from around here. We at the bar spending money. I'm not gonna let my nigga get drunk, and it's not gonna happen.
See, I don't even understand how the fuck did they get upstairs? Like when they got to your apartment, how the fuck did he go? Went down and then brought him up there. Like what? I don't even understand. Like what?
They gave him the Jedi mind trick because it was probably they used the language barrier as a way to confuse him. Like, oh well, we don't have the wallet right now, but if you let us come upstairs, we could probably call the guy at the bar and then meet him later and blah blah blah. And your stupid ass boy let him upstairs. That shit, man.
Yeah. You know the crazy shit? When they came in without like before all this shit happened, it was still trying to set up plans like, oh, tonight maybe we'll go out with these guys and go out, like drink a little bit and just. I was already like, yo, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, you don't know these niggas and you still want to go out with them tonight? This was before they like pulled out the weapon and shit.
You see, man.
What was the weapon?
I didn't see it. Some guy just covered it with his clothes, so it might be a gun, it might be a knife, but I didn't want to like play like try to find out.
Oh,
Nah, that's what's up. Well, listen, I'm glad that you're safe though. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. We're glad to be talking to you right now, AJ, because it could have went a lot of different ways. Because if them niggas wanted your fucking kidneys and liver, it would have been in your heart, nigga. It would have been a whole different story, nigga. Right. So y'all worried about getting robbed for money. There's motherfuckers robbing niggas for their organs out here. So it's damn. But that's exactly why you got to move different, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, true. And they were communicating with each other. Like, at some point, the guy was like using his arm to like move towards his neck, like almost like, should we take them out? Like, I was looking at him like, bro, the fuck are you trying to say? Like, you gonna take us out? So I was debating, like, am I gonna have to like jump on this nigga? Like even before they left, they were like, are you sure these guys are gonna keep their mouth shut? Like almost like they were like, maybe we should do something before we leave, but. I'm just grateful, like,
you lucky they wasn't really gangster niggas. Like, anybody ever seen the movie City of God? You lucky they wasn't them type of niggas, bro.
You lucky they didn't kidnap your ass, because you know what I'm saying, like, because it could have been a situation where that happened, and you know what I mean. It could have been much worse. They got you calling people to send money. It's just like, nigga, you want.
Yeah, me and homie, we're not homies anymore, bro. We're not homies anymore. I'm sorry. We can't. We grown ass people, and you still letting shit like that go down. Like you left the spot to go meet bitches. You bring two niggas back here. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
If it was bitches, I was still like, forgive.
You still right. You still got to be wary, even if it's bitches. That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah. But like two niggas, like, are you dumb? Like, I was so pissed, I couldn't even like get mad. I was just like, yo. What have I gotten myself into? You know what I mean? But
yeah, I can't.
It is what it is.
Or I'll say it like this: maybe y'all can still be cool, but I would never travel with that nigga again. Never. Never.
And that's why you got to have conversations with your peoples. You know what I mean? Like, you got to say, hey, look, man. Like, just like how we had when we went to Brazil, it was like, look, we're not gonna be alone. You understand? We got to make sure we keep our head on a swivel. And it's the thing. It's like, see, you got to have that healthy distrust.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust none of these niggas and they smiles and all that friendly shit. It's like, nigga, I don't know you. Stay over there. I'm not giving you no information. Our conversation is surface level, and that's that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really. And you got to look at it this way, where it's just like how we talk about with the vetting process, right? The vetting process creates a scenario where no one can get close to you until they earn it. Right? And so that's the thing with your friend. He just was like, he just thought everything was hunky dory. Even the fact that he bought them, I'm like, I don't understand how he brought them niggas to the apartment up in the apartment. I'm like, how did they get? Like, he didn't have enough sense to say they're not coming in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
He's the type of nigga that wants to make friend with someone here, so next time he comes here, like he has like.
Oh, see.
See, that's what happens when you validation seek. That's the dangers of being a fucking validation seeker and having low self-esteem, not loving yourself, and not knowing what's what.
Right, you want to be a part of everything and shit. You want to, you know what I mean? Like you gotta deal with
that shit, bro. That shit is so weak. Like when I call niggas bitch, ass, yuck, y'all niggas think it's just to insult you. No, it's like it's danger alert for you niggas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas who everybody that you spoke to for 5 minutes, all of a sudden is your friend. Like I told you niggas, I ain't friends with none of these niggas. The only one is Locario. I'm not friends with nobody.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man. Listen, man.
If you ain't met my mother, you friends? Fuck out of here, nigga.
Right.
Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take y'all niggas. Oh yeah, that's my boy. That's my friend. He don't know you.
Right.
Now you traveling with this nigga and he bringing niggas back to the fucking crib?
That shit crazy, bro.
Bro, that's why I don't play those fucking games, bro. I don't play those fucking games. Y'all niggas gotta watch yourselves out here in these streets. Y'all swear to God, when we say shit, we just talking.
Right.
Yeah. I hear Miles Locario. This nigga almost lost his life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man. Listen, you got to be careful out here in these streets. You got to be careful out here in these streets, man. Like, you got to treat yourself like you got a force field around you, and motherfuckers can't get in. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
bro, all the beautiful music that AJ Lino has made and is yet to make would have been lost.
Mm-hmm.
All because of some shit.
Right.
AJ, bro, we gotta game gotta get tighter, bro.
Right.
Game gotta get tighter, my nigga.
Yeah, because that also includes your friends, because the fact that you knew that your friend was like that, you should have never went on vacation with that nigga or been in them situations. And two, you should have never let him go by himself. Because if he's like that, then this is the type of shit that could occur because he's like that.
Right. You want to make friends? You want to make fast friends with everybody, huh? Let me go with you.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Go with you, and then when I get sick of being out, then we coming back to the crib. Let's go out for about an hour. I give you about an hour, nigga.
Right.
And since you're not the sensible one on this trip, I'm gonna quarterback this shit.
Exactly.
That's how you got to do that, AJ.
Exactly. So when them friendly niggas come around, so I'm like, hey guys, so where you guys staying at? And then you look at the nigga like, we around. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna talk to these bitches over here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, all of this extra, man.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, when y'all be seeing me getting passionate, this is the type of shit that I think about when I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting passionate just to make it sound like I'm insulting you. You could lose your fucking life when you don't know what you're doing.
Right. Exactly.
We made the t-shirt. Game saves lives, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You hang out with a motherfucker that don't got no game, don't love himself, and wants to be a people pleaser and seeking validation in a strange country, trying to make friends with everybody, and everybody's just watching him spend money and get drunk at the fucking bar. Them niggas bumped into him, snatched his fucking wallet out his back pocket, my nigga. That's what happened. Because he was halfway drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, they probably put something in his fucking drink or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. So that's the shit I've been going through.
I'm so serious, bro. I'm happy to hear your voice. I'm glad you made it out of there, but take this shit as a fucking lesson. The things that we talk about, this is what I'm saying. Like, we talk about talking to women and fucking with women, but when it comes to game, serious game, this is the real part of the lessons. Shit that's gonna keep your ass alive, bro.
Right.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
But thanks for sharing the story, AJ, and I'm glad you all right, bro. And did you get your documents back, or how did that work out?
I did. We did last night. You know, we had to like meet up with them, get that shit, and you know, those guys even want us to go fly back as soon as possible so we don't file a report or some shit. But I'm still gonna file a report, you know. Just
that's crazy.
To get the money if possible. You know.
Yeah, that's wild, man. How did it feel when you had to meet them at the mall and get your shit? Because I would have wanted to fucking punch the nigga in the face. Like,
that sound like a Netflix movie, my nigga. That shit sound like a fucking Netflix movie.
We were debating, should we like counterattack them and do some shit? But we already like paid some money. Like, is it worth it? And we're if we like end up hurting them, that could go on our criminal record or something.
And that's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part, because I was gonna say, if you was gonna do something to them, I would have done something to them in the crib when they came in the crib.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Then it could have got a lot worse, where they could have shot you, stabbed you, or came back with some other niggas. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't know.
Shit.
So you on their turf and shit. That's you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
That's crazy, man. I'm telling y'all gotta keep listen. I think you know what it is? I think, you know, is your boy what's your boy? He black, white? Like, what is he?
He's white. But like,
he probably, I mean, I'm suspecting he didn't grow up in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? Because
yo, AJ, check it out, bro.
and I'm just saying, you know, because like when you grow up in the hood, bro, it's like it's like something in you. Like I walk into places, I be looking around, I'm looking behind, I'm peeping the hole, I'm peeping the exits. It's like it's in me. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like you ever, like, I know how to look at a nigga without looking at him. You understand? Meaning, like, I'm looking in direction, but I'm not looking in his eyes, but I can see everything he about to do. Like, cause like there's times where I've been on a train and I'm like, all right, these niggas look kind of shady. And I'm literally staring straight, but I can see everyone on the side and this side. And what, like, I'm like the whole, I already know, you know what I mean?
You gotta be like the sort of omens, man. Sight beyond sight, man. That's game, nigga.
Exactly.
Like, man. Come on, AJ. Like, come on, man. I'm glad you're all right, though, man. Shit crazy.
So I was gonna ask, if you guys were in that situation, would you have done the same, or would you have put up a fight?
Nah, see, I mean, it's hard to say because it's hard to see myself in that situation because I wouldn't be hanging out with niggas that would do some shit like that. But let's just say I was in that situation, I wouldn't have put up the fight because the thing is that, see, this is what you guys got to understand, right? Real life is not like the movies.
Right.
And so the movies and your ego will trick you into thinking real life is like that. So what it is this. This is how I always look at this situation. I always look at this situation. If I can avoid violence, I will. And then what I'll do is that I'll try to talk first to avoid the violence. But then if talking doesn't avoid the violence and violence is about to occur, then we got to get active. It just is what it is.
No, you know, here's the thing. For me, with the way that you described the situation, I wouldn't have really put up a fight. But when it came to the point of them trying to tie me up or something, then I probably would put up a fight, because if you gonna tie me up, then that means you about to, like, this is some capture shit. Like,
exactly, you trying to kidnap me.
I don't know if you gonna kidnap me or try to do something to me. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive when you're done. So all bets are off at that point. But since y'all talking casually, y'all like, listen, man, look, y'all gonna have to give us some money because blah blah blah, and we don't want to hurt y'all, but we need y'all to do this and this. And I'll be like, fuck, like, all right, let's do this. And they say they got a weapon. All right, well,
right. Let's just make this shit do what it needs to do so we can get the fuck up out of here and call it a day. You feel what I'm saying?
But if they was like, yeah, so get on the ground or some shit. I don't know. I have to do something, bro. I gotta do something, bro.
Yeah, when it gets to that point, when we can't talk it out and find a resolution, and now you trying to do some other shit, nah. Then that's the part where you gotta be like, all right, this is it.
I don't. After you tie me up, I don't know what's gonna happen after that, bro. And if I suspect in any way that I may not make it out, then. Fight on the front end and take my chances with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Bro, but that's just a fucked up situation, man. Whew. Where are you now? Are you still over there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just one night. I leave tomorrow.
You leave tomorrow?
Shit.
Yeah.
Man, well, safe travels, man, and thanks for sharing the story. But
is your boy still with you?
Yeah. Where's your boy?
The funny thing, he had to leave. Like he had to leave like today, because he stays two hours away, like by flight. He had to leave early.
So he's not even traveling back with you.
No, I'm going myself.
This bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah. I would have charges as to the game. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, nigga.
You know one thing though that I think calmed the situation down to? Before coming, I learned a Brazilian song that if I was never in any trouble like that, or if we got robbed, I was gonna sing to the robbers. So I sang to the guy that to let him know that I fuck with Brazil, like no matter what's going on. I swear to God.
So your music saved your life?
Apparently, I swear to God, I'm not even like.
I want you to take note that your own masculine identity saved your fucking life, nigga.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, bruh, nigga.
You're gonna have to do a cover of that song in AJ Lino format and release.
Listen, I'm way too paranoid to be in them situations like that. It wouldn't even get that far. Like, nigga, I'm like
way too paranoid, bro.
When niggas start trying to be friendly and shit, I'm like, who sent you? That's my energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like who sent you, nigga?
I feel a little traumatized from it, but I'm good though. Like, like as a man, you can't let shit like that take you out,
Nah, just be grateful, AJ. Just be grateful. Watch your back, bro, because now you on your own, right? Cause your boy done left. Now you on your own. Just watch your back, bro. Keep your shit on the swivel and don't do nothing. Get your ass back to the airport. Take your shit straight back to the airport. Do they got Ubers out there? Or how are you getting back to the airport?
Uber, yeah.
Uber. Make sure the Uber the license plate match the Uber and shit. You know what I mean? And all that. You know what I mean?
Make sure he ain't making no weird turns. Like,
all that. Yeah, make sure he following the fucking GPS route and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm telling you, niggas think Brazil is cool because he's passport bros. Brazil is a fucking real place.
Brazil savage, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yo, nigga, man, telling you.
Yo, listen, I never feel comfortable in those places. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, nigga.
No, Brazil, Colombia, Dominican Republic, all them places, bro.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
AJ Lino, man, I hope you learned a lesson. Glad you're here to tell a story, and safe travels. Make it back safe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it, guys. More music. I'm still making more music, so I'm gonna deal with this shit first, and then I'll be bringing out more music soon.
All right,
much
bro.
love and respect, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You too, bro. Good to hear from you.
All right.
Peace.
So listen, good thing he's still alive, man, because it could have been
real.
We could have been like, yo, what happened to AJ? We ain't hear from him in a minute. You know That's crazy. All right, let's answer some of these questions real quick and then we wrap it up because we gotta do the next show right after this shit. God damn. Says can you tell us how long we should we dwell on the rejection before approaching the next woman? What should we do? Because I guess a sense women can tell and she will reject you just because. Well, this is the thing. You're not supposed to dwell on the rejection at all. Don't even think about it for a second. You just go and talk to another chick. You understand what I'm saying? Just that quick. It says, also, a lot of women can use the word narcissist to label the pathological lying male they deal with, making them feel better about falling for dumbasses. Yeah, that happens also too. It says, the game is talking, learning, expect connection, agreed with myself, then go for connection like Bluetooth. What? If I can't. Yeah, that's anything outside of you that you have an expectation from, you are attached to and can control you. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That is true. It says, do you have to know how the conversation should go in every situation with a woman? Won't that make it unnatural when you talk? Well, what do you mean how you should know you don't know how any conversation is going to go? You understand what I'm saying? Now, you might know certain things or where it could go based on you having lots of different conversations with women, but you conversing in a similar way. But you know what I'm saying? All conversations are essentially going to be unique anyway. It says, if all the women I've been fucking has been off apps, should I try to get more from in-person approaches? Well, this is the thing. It's not about the women. So it's, you can get chicks off the apps. You can holler at chicks in the street. I suggest, y'all to do both, right? But the thing is, it's about you having the skills to do it, right? So that's the main thing, is the skill to do it, not necessarily about the women that you're doing it with. You see what I'm saying? So that's things you got to understand. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Any other thing you want to say, Miles, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, man, go to Cunningham Elements, get your soaps, get your colognes, and go to Shop Locario and get all of the programs over there. Learn how to vet, man. Guys, like listening to AJ Leno's story.
I know.
Really, man. Like when I said anything, if I call you a bitch ass nigga, it's not to insult you. It's to show you the seriousness of the situations you put yourself in when you don't love yourself. Like it's so, like, we're so fucking serious, guys. And it's the first step to this game shit.
Right.
The first step, really loving yourself and understanding what that means. And this is why we offer you to get on the memberships, or at least get on the consultations, so we can talk it out. Because so many of you have issues even just understanding the concept of what it means to love yourself.
Right.
You understand? Like, yeah, when we talk, it's like, I think we talking gibberish. Well, get on the consultation so we could break it all down. There's probably a reason why you don't understand what we're saying.
Right.
You understand? So we could break it. So guys, we do this because we know, in a lot of ways, we know what you're going through because we were there once.
Right.
You understand? But we didn't stay there. We found mentors, we found leaders, we found guys to talk to, and we invested in ourselves to learn a lot of this shit too.
Right.
You understand? So, man, I'm just glad AJ Leno's okay, man, because I like his music, and he's always been a cool dude, and he's always supported the shows and shit. But damn, man, it's just crazy.
All right, people. Well, that's pretty much it, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. You guys can we're about to do the show on Locario Motivation Channel, the Money Game Show. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. And we will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below.